So we have finally got our hands on a Taipan Slash, which I've been waiting for months because I was shown one, admittedly in the catalogue, and told it was going to be a self-indexing PCP sub 12 airgun. That made me a little bit excited thinking about that one. It's as good as we thought it was going to be, fun-wise, but this video is going to have a look and see operation and whether it's as easy to use as some of the other ones. So I'm going to be comparing it to the Steyr. It's not a fair comparison because they are two different price ranges. However, we'll have a look at how easy it is to use, whether the magazine is reasonable, and we'll have a slightly more in-depth look as well. So first off, let's grab it out of the Wulf Defender tripod there. So we've gone for the M-Lock version, the tactical version, rather than the standard, and this is also the shorter one. So it's got the 300cc bottle on it. I have looked, and I can't see anywhere what the shot count is on one of these. So in the comments, if anyone's owned one and knows how many shots they get out of it, if they could let me know, that would be excellent. It does have a 12-shot magazine on it. Obviously self-indexing, so I would have thought you can be relatively accurate with this, but 12 shots will go quite quickly if you use it in the self-indexing version. It's got a standard AR-15 style grip, so you can interchange that. I'd be really tempted to get a, I like the American Black Walnut, the Form rifle grips. They're definitely worth looking at. We do them in the shop at Ivybridge, but definitely worth looking at. They do them in all sorts of colours. They're unbelievably comfortable. M-Lock grip on the front there, so you'd be able to attach pretty much whatever you want, and there's loads of them as well, so you could have like a full 360 whatever you want on there. On the other side, I'll just show you, you've got the cocking lever back here. You can have a better look at this in depth when I get a bit closer. So we've put a little Wulf scope on top of that one. I can't remember what model it is. I think it might well be the Hurricane. It is indeed the Hurricane Compact, because I'd be interested to see what that's actually like. They're coming onto the market and they're throwing some scopes out that will be interesting to see what they're like, really, because I'm a Hawkman through and through, as you've probably told from previous videos. So let's get on the range. Let's see how it goes. So then let's have a look at loading the gun. So you've got a cocking arm back here, that's to cock the hammer, but then you've got a magazine release just in the front here. So you've got to slide that one forward and then push from the right to the left. So far, so good. 12-shot magazine on that one. The only thing I have found, or a colleague of mine has found that when we were zeroing it, would be you do have to make sure that you're using the seating implement to make sure that the pellets are fully seated. We did have a few, I must admit, in the high excitement of getting it in when we first had it, we did have an issue with the rotating magazine because I hadn't seated the pellets. Ever since I was instructed to use the seating element, we haven't had an issue since. So good marks there from Taipan, and it's really simple. You get them together, and once you've pushed them flush, You grab hold of your tool that has corresponding teeth, push together, clicks, they are all seated. So I suppose, let's have a little look. So I'm going to shoot off a sandbag for the first target. This is going to be a target I'll shoot to see the level of accuracy I can get out of it. And then the next target we'll do, I've got a bit of a plan on how on earth did he zero that with it at like 75 yards. So we'll be shooting at 20 meters, just to irritate everyone who works in Imperial. I'll go and set the camera up down against the target. Right then, so we will make sure that the magazine rod is forward. I've been told a nice firm push from the left to the right. Yes. Magazine pin backwards. Cock the hammer. Push flush. So we are going for the full 12 shots. Oh, this is actually quite a nice crosshair. And we're going to see, I'm going to bench rest, so I apologise. Scratchy microphone incoming. We're going to put the full 12 shots, taking my time as best as I can, on the bit of card that hopefully you can see. I'm just going to go down and have a look at the target, because that doesn't look like what I was expecting. Reasonable group, but not what I was expecting. It's too easy though, just to keep pulling the trigger. Too easy. Right, let's go and have a look. Right, we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt. We're going to put another 12 shots through it on the accurate target, and we are going to see if that was me not knowing the rifle not being zeroed as well as I would have anticipated. So if you do come into the shop and you do visit us, do ask Mike how he shoots, because he must have to aim quite a bit off to actually hit anything. There we go, so that's all seated. Magazine lock is forward. That is coming forward. That's all there. Let's go and turn the camera on first. Stand by. Right, camera's back on. Slide that one in. Lovely. Cocking lever in. So this Wulf scope is a 3-10, I do believe. It is a 3-10. I would like a little bit more if I was doing accurate bench rest shooting, but for what we've got planned later on in the video, it'll be absolutely perfect. Also, bit of thing on the scope. Ballistic turrets, side parallax, 30mm tube, illuminated reticule. Quite a nice illuminated reticule, actually. I would have thought it's almost dual, but I will double check that before I tell you. Porky pies. It's only ballistic turret on the elevation, not on the windage. So that is under a cap. Something to think about. Right, anyway, I digress. I've put it off because it might have been my terrible shooting. Our cart, we're loaded, we're ready. Let's have a little look at how it does on its second run. Much, much better. I think that was me just not paying attention. You should have seen on the screen there, the group. So it is wondering, I think it would be unfair in the comments or on any forums to say that it is inaccurate. This is a brand new gun been sent down for us to use, so it hasn't had any lead down the barrel. I also don't know, I'm shooting JSB exact Diablo in the 844s. I don't know whether this gun likes it. I'm only shooting it because it's what I had to hand. It's also being shot by me, who's more excited to shoot it than I should be, because it's all new and exciting. So I think the flyers down there could be resolved with a little bit of fettling, possibly. But let's go and see what we can do on fast shooting. So we're going to do a slightly faster shooting just to see how accurate it will be if you shoot it using its self-indexing feature, how quickly you can shoot it and how much accuracy you will get out of it. So to do this, I don't really trust myself on a sandbag not to start pulling stuff all over. So what I've done is I've gone and got the Wulf Defender bipod. This is the carbon fiber one. Relatively new out. Quite impressed with them. They've got some very, very clever locking system on a ball joint, which has a really easy adjustable system. Even I can use it without breaking it. As you imagine, carbon fiber is extremely light. I'll do a little bit of a close-up shortly for you. It's got silent lock-off legs, and as I say, a very, very clever locking system. But you can clamp it in, and then if I loosen that one off, you can see that you can swivel without moving elevation. So that's extremely clever. I've moved it from my target now, but that's all right. We can do that. They are £400, but don't let that dissuade you. They are worth every single penny. It's an extremely clever system on the top here. And also you can remove the top ball clamp and you can put anything really clever like your thermal imaging or night vision on it. So you can use it as a platform to shoot off that. But anyway, that's something else. Let's get onto the rifle and see how accurate we can be speed shooting. So the camera is rolling down the bottom there. See how we can do speed shooting. So that's that there. Let's have a little look. Very, very stable sticks, but it emphasizes your wobble. Something chronic. I didn't realize I was this wobbly after a day. Right. Really quick system. Come on, Taipan, let's do it. Oh, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's have a little look. Little Wulf Hurricane scope, actually. Good crosshair for this. I'll see if I can put a picture somewhere in one of the corners of the reticle, but that's looking all right. Let's go down and have a little look. So conclusions. Really like it. The trigger on it is very, very good for a self-indexing airgun. There's no real creep to it. It almost feels, well, it is premium. It is a premium trigger on this. Magazine is absolutely solid. That's made of, I think, aluminium or some sort of light metal. So there's no horrible plasticky feeling bits on this gun. It's all really well put together and really well built. The accuracy test I've done on this gun, I don't think is completely fair. So I did, truth be told, have a customer come in with one, and he was able to put sort of 3 or 4 shots in the same hole. So that's either a big testament to his shooting skill or a big slap in the face to my lack of shooting skill. One of the two. I would have one of these in a heartbeat. They're absolutely brilliant. I think with a bit of fettling, you could get them even more accurate. So definitely gets my seal of approval on this. The target, now I'm doing all this. Sorry there guys, my microphone died, so I'll keep an eye on that, but we'll do that. The targets Between the fast and the slow, there's not a huge amount of difference. So either I'm extremely good at going very fast, or I'm not quite so good at going pretty slow. But either way, I know these guns can shoot extremely well. I did have a customer come in who had purchased one, and he managed to get 3 to 5 shots all in the same hole. So I don't think I'm really doing this rifle justice. But nonetheless, it's a reasonable group for 24 shots on the accurate, and to be fair, 12 shots on the fast. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So roundup. Trigger on this, brilliant. Very, very good. Safety on it works really well. All of it is metal components, so feels really premium. I would absolutely have one. I think they're brilliant. The little Wulf Hurricane scope I'm quite surprised with. I don't normally like a compact scope, but actually worked quite well. Reticule was very nice. Yep. Really good value for money. And then the surprise is the Wulf Raptor tripod. Very impressed with this. Locking system is extremely clever. I don't fully understand it, how it all works, but absolutely brilliant little tripod. Solid. I mean, I was shooting the targets there off a sandbag, followed by fast shooting off the tripod sticks. If I can be that accurate, then that's, yeah, testament to the sticks, I think. So, all in all, I don't think the Taipan is a target shooting rifle. I don't think you buy it for shooting bench rest. However, for the pure fun factor and the fact that you can customize this with the Picatinny rail, the M-lock rail, and the AR style grip, you could make this your own. And I think it's a matter of time before cheap pieces are available. As you could probably tell, the microphone has died. I've used 2. That's poor planning. There's sort of a theme in most of my videos here. If you think back to when I did Spring versus PCP, I forgot the pellets. So it's all, you know, minor stuff like microphones and pellets for air guns. Right then, guys, if you are enjoying these videos, if you would put any suggestions down in the comments of what you would like me to do on the next videos. Is there anything you would like me to talk through or explain? I do my best to try and read most of the comments, and we do our best to try and reply to them. So it'd be really helpful if you could put any suggestions you guys would like us doing down in the comments. Obviously, like, follow, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, we are all over the place. And if you're local, or if you're not, if you're just visiting Devon, please do pop in, see the team. They're all ready to see you.